Hey folks, Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas, and we've got the NASCAR circuit right here in town, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Sunday, Pennzoil 400, and it's an interesting race, the first race with the new aero packages, and there are question marks, and could a long shot win the race? Well, they're long shots for a reason. Kevin Harvick makes sense. I mean, he's the favorite, plus 450. He's sitting on the pole, and he's the defending champ in this race. Then there's a guy like Brad Keselowski, 7-1. He's starting in the 19th spot, but that's not a big issue for this guy. He's one of the best of regaining track positions with strategies in the pits. And Keselowski's won 3 of the last 6 races here, and he's done some really good testing here with this new aero package. But testing's one thing, but when you're out there racing around with the other cars, the horsepower down from 750 to 550 could promote a lot of really tight racing. But on the premise that out of the gate, with the new rules and this new aero package, could a long shot kick in here and get it done? I think there are several that are certainly worth considering. Now, Harvick won the pole, and it was a wild shootout to win the pole with all kinds of strategies in terms of when guys would leave the pit with the clock ticking down, and you had to complete your lap before time expired. And missing by a second were Bowman and Elliott, and they had the fastest times, but they missed crossing the finish line by a second, which gave Harvick the pole. So those guys, by the way, Elliott's 18-1. Alex Bowman is at 60-1. Eric Almirola, again, this guy's a different driver right now, 25-1. Denny Hamlin, Daytona winner. He's sitting on the front row as well. But over the course of this race, clean air is going to make all the difference in the world. The craziness here, Hamlin wins Daytona, and he's sitting there in a catbird seat. He wins it and loses it 2 or 3 different times with all the accidents. And then last week, accidents in the pits actually determined the winner of the race. So squirrely things are happening here at the beginning of the season. The one car at a big price that was really bad fast in qualifying and just looked really good was Austin Dillon. And he's 30-1, and he's sitting on the second row to get the race started. Again, starting position doesn't mean a whole hill of beans here. But I think Austin Dillon is a very intriguing guy to consider. And another guy, obviously, right here, his own backyard, Kyle Busch, won the truck race on Friday night. We've seen him do that before, win the trucks, win the Xfinity, and then be a factor in the NASCAR race on Sunday. He's on the board at 5-1. But again, you look at a head-to-head matchup, Kevin Harvick is minus $1.25 over Kyle Busch. Some gray areas. I'm gonna take a swing here, 30-1 with Austin Dillon. But it'll be very interesting to see how the new aero package kicks in and what impacts it'll have on the NASCAR races to come, as they're on the western swing now, and it's right here in Las Vegas, the Pennzoil 400 coming up on Sunday at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I'm Brian Blessing for Bang the Book. You can follow me on Twitter at Brian Blessing, and of course, listen to the Sports Betting Podcast with our good friend Adam Burke.